morning or good afternoon, wherever you are listening or watching from. I'm Sandy. Welcome to my channel, Hook Crochet. I'm just having my morning cup of coffee. We changed the time a couple days ago, and I'm up early because, my body's still getting used to that new time change. So I'm up before the sun. It's, it's supposed to be brighter earlier, but today is kind of cloudy outside. I'm looking out the window. It's kind of dark and dreary this morning. Yesterday was so bright and sunny. It was wonderful. Uh, it, the sun was a little annoying at times. It was so bright, but excuse me. I just can't get enough of caffeine today. I woke up too early and I'm kind of sleepy. Time change just it takes like I think 2 weeks to get used to it, unless you're like 12 and it takes a couple days. I don't know. But I know babies have a hard time with that too. They don't know what's going on. You know, their bodies wake up. Oh, anyway, I'm rambling. I wanted to show you a few F.O.s. For those of you who don't know what an F.O. is, it's a finished object as opposed to a WIP, a work in progress. I have plenty of those, but I do have some F.O.s. First, I'll show you uh, one hat that I did make. This pattern I got from Fiber Spider. I will link it down below. I think it turned out nice. This was made with Red Heart Super Saver, and it's very rough, because that's how that yarn is. I washed it once and didn't make a difference, but I need to put this time some fabric softener, like liquid fabric softener, which I don't have, so I have to go get some of that. Then I tried another one with not red, Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. This is one of my favorite colors. This is actually one of the first yarns that I bought from Hobby Lobby. It's called um, something bubblegum, bubblegum something candy bubblegum. But I like that color. I made my first hat with this color, and I just like the way the stitches work up when I use this yarn. I'm currently making one with a softer Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn, so it wouldn't be too itchy, and I'm not liking it. I think I'm gonna go with Hobby Lobby's Soft and Sleek yarn for that. I think that'll make a good hat. Although for me, that yarn is kind of hard to work with. It's just because it's very soft and very loosey goosey, and you know, it's the yarn doesn't behave for me. For other people, it's fine for them, but my coffee came out good because I cleaned my coffee maker with some vinegar, and I let the water, go through a few times. You can really taste the difference. Even my husband this morning before he left for work, he's like, "Give me another cup of coffee because this was really good." He's like, "Did you clean it?" I'm like, "Yep, I did. I cleaned it." All right, another F.O. I finally finished my shawl, my Jada and Stitches vintage lacy style shawl. I used 1 and about 3/4 balls of I have the label. Oop, I ripped it. Karen's Skinny Cakes, can you see that? In the color Spectrum. So in her video, she says she uses 500 grams for one shawl. and I didn't use, this is 250 grams for one ball. I didn't use a full 2 balls of Karen skinny cakes. So my stitches come out, bigger. I used the smaller hook that she did. I'm not good at figuring out how that works, but I used a 4.5 millimeter and she used a 5.5 millimeter, I believe. And okay, yeah, I was just trying to think of something. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so I think, did I tell you the name of the color? The name of the color is Spectrum. I think it turned out pretty good. I do need to block it, okay, because this border that I put on, see how it curls a little bit? See that? I do need to block it. So I will get to working on that with blocking it. I haven't blocked anything in a long time because I don't make a lot of wearables and you don't really need to block a lot of stuff that I make. The things that I make, like this. Oh, wait till you see this. I took 4 skeins, four, four, was it 4? Yeah, actually, this was made with almost 6 balls of Red Heart Super Savers. It's called Autumn, or is it called Fall? Mm, something like that. But look at it. And I made this giant fall harvest little basket. Oh, my little. It's big. It's like bigger than my bigger. It's really big. It's got handles. I think it came out really nice. I used a 10 millimeter hook and I held 4 strands of yarn together. This was a workout. I had to wear my gloves, my yarn gloves. Let me show you. Okay, so these gloves are a lifesaver. Oh my goodness. Did I ever show you these? But I like these. These help me when I'm working with 4 strands of yarn. Because it's a workout. 4 strands of yarn with a 10 millimeter hook. That is quite a workout. So, like I said, I started with 4 skeins of yarn and I ran out of each skein, but I was not happy yet with the height of the basket. I wanted it bigger. So what I did is I got 2 more skeins of yarn from the store, and so I pulled for one, you know, from the inside, and I pulled from the outside, and with 2 skeins of yarn, I made 4. Now, to change the balls of yarn, it was almost tragic. I had to be so careful and alert, like not to tangle the yarn together. If you can just imagine that, what it looked like to switch those skeins of yarn and go from 4 strands of yarn to from 4 skeins of yarn. So 4 strands of yarn from 4 skeins of yarn to 4 strands of yarn from 2 skeins of yarn. Okay, yeah, it's complicated. If you are a crocheter or a knitter, you know what I'm talking about. Now, if you're watching, some of my friends out there don't work with yarn, you're probably like, what in the world is she talking about? But trust me, it was quite an ordeal. All right, and I wanted to show you, oh, and then I had some yarn left over. I didn't quite finish the 6 skeins of yarn. So I made this little mini basket. Oh, I love it. So cute. It's so, I love this basket. I love fall stuff. I love fall colors. I don't know, maybe because I was born in the fall. I just, I like fall colors. I like looking at the trees change colors. Yeah, I don't like the cold. Yesterday it was so cold in the shy. It was so bitter cold, and I didn't have my coat. I have a warm coat. I didn't bring my coat out when I went to the park with my husband. To, we went to stalk this one dog that I saw one day. I was coming back from some store, and we stopped at a park, because he's a bird watcher. He's like, there's a bird in this park, whatever. Then I saw this gorgeous boxer dog named Skipper. Oh my goodness. Uh, the man let me pet him, and I was just so happy. I got my dog fixed for the day because, I don't get to be around any dogs. There's no dogs allowed in this building. It's very rare when I see dogs, but when I do, oh, I'm just in like doggy heaven. So I went there yesterday. We went to the same park to see if Skipper was there. Yes, I'm stalker. Yeah, I am stalking Skipper. Skipper is my new boyfriend. I yeah, I have a crush on Skipper. He was so lovely. He was a boxer. Oh, such a lovely dog. Oh, if you're out there and you don't like dogs, I'm sorry, I get it, but I am a dog lover, and I just can't get enough of dog videos on TikTok. Dogs, 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 dogs. Okay. The other day I went to the store and I got a couple skeins of these lovely girls. Look at this. Okay. If you can see that. This is Craft Smart Value Tweed. And I heard that some of these are from AC Moore. Some of these skeins of yarn. So I think the brand is Nicole. They just switched out the label and put Craft Smart. I don't know if this is the one, you know, that was previously from AC Moore, but I do like it. I don't recall seeing this color before. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. So it's tweed. This color is, ooh, let's see, this is called purple. It's just called purple. And this color, let's see if I can see it without my, this is cranberry. I swear I'm gonna need bifocals soon. I think I'm just gonna give up and get some bifocals. I'm due for another pair of glasses in 2021. So a couple more months and I'm just gonna say, guess just give me the bifocals because I mean to read something up close, I got to take off my glasses, and to look at something far away, I need my glasses. Oh, it's just I. And then when you're doing this, like you tend to strain your neck, and then I pay for that later. So, ugh. So I got these two lovelies, and I showed you the hats. Okay, so something else that I do want to share with you is what came in the mail. The other day is my son's graduation, his diploma, college diploma came in the mail. This is from Illinois State. So he got his bachelor's. He is a bachelor of music. Okay. He knows. And pretty soon he'll have his master's in music. I don't know if he's going for his doctorate. He'll be a doctor of music. Is that a thing? I don't know. But that boy has been obsessed with music since he was a little baby. Obsessed with music. Obsessed with music. He would like force the kids, in the neighborhood. We're having band class. Everybody in the room. Band class starts now. So, mm, this coffee is so good. This is McDonald's K-Cups. Very good. I love their coffee. But so we did a little, virtual graduation, our son and me and my husband, through the computer. It was the saddest graduation. We turned on the music from our phone. We told Siri, play Pomp and Circumstance. And then the song comes on and it's not Pomp and Circumstance. I'm like, what's up with that? And my son's on the computer. He's like, Mom, that is Pomp and Circumstance. It's just not the march part that everybody knows about. I'm like, oh well, you would know this, right? So I asked Siri, play the march, the graduation march, and then she played it for us. And there was no hugging. I couldn't hug my boy, no cap and gown. It was just the saddest graduation ceremony ever. But what can you do? 2020. Pretty soon it will be 2021, and maybe we'll be finished with all this craziness that we're going through. Well, I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna see if I can lay back down and shut my eyes. I don't know. Probably not. I see the sun is coming out now. It's not as dreary as it was when I first started this video. Of course, I've been talking a lot, and it's probably the caffeine I I've had. This is like my second cup. Mm, it is so good. I love this coffee. This is wonderful. Even I don't have my special cream because I don't know. I haven't seen it in the store again, and I've looked up and down all over. My cream is not there, so I just gave up and I'm using store brand cream. But I guess, you clean the coffee maker, tastes pretty good. I like it. Of course, I made a mistake and I put a lot more sugar than I should have because I put my sugar and then, did you ever do this? You put your sugar, and you're like, wait, did I put sugar? You totally forgot because we're getting old. So I I guess I put sugar twice. And when I first tasted it, I'm like, whoa, this tastes like a candy bar. But, you know, once in a while, it's okay, I guess, to have extra sugar. So I'm enjoying that cup of coffee. I am going to go now. Seriously, I'm going to go and get some work done around the house. I have to make a few phone calls, do some paperwork, all that jazz. So until we meet again, take care and stay safe. Bye.